Alright, testing sound. Okay, that works. Okay. Cool. Sorry, just getting my screen ready so I can see everything, because I only have one monitor. Alright. What weapon have I not done yet? The Hollow Seeker. Alright, cool. Why are they not attacking? Whatever. Okay. Oops. Damn. Oh, hello, cat. How are you? Oops. She's, I'm not sure how much the cat shows up on the camera, but she's slightly, in the way. Shit. Okay. No hall secret yet. Just block. Nope. Ah, damn it. Fractal Mill's pretty good. Hopefully I can get a Hall Seeker here. I'm still very low level, but just anything would be nice. Alright. Phantom Limb's nice. Progenitor Egg. Don't really care about. Spitmaw, no good for me. Shit. I didn't realize you were the regular Carbonix. I thought it was the Crimson one for some reason. I don't know what I need. fuck are the enemies? Shit. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is actually decent too. I mean, Waves isn't great. It doesn't scale well, but serrated projectiles now is nice. Hey, Stahl, what's up? Yeah, using a Hollow Seeker this time. I just found my first one for the run. This one has Serrated 2 and Waves 2, and Doombringer. I'm just counting the hours till tomorrow night, basically. Very excited. With the Hollow Seeker? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't typically do well with this gun, but I'm going to try to play around its strengths. Mainly that it can do a lot of damage without you needing to actually look at the enemy. One because of phasing rounds, and another because of Portal Beam. Portal Turret, I guess, too, but Portal Turret does, like, no fucking damage. Waves also goes through walls, but it only does 16 damage per wave, and that never goes up no matter what. Full cup of Ghost energy drink. Yeah. My plan is, once I get home from work tomorrow, to try to, get what I, cook dinner, get what I need to get done, and then, hopefully I'll just be sleepy and I'll take a nap until like 11:30, and then I'll get my stream set up, or I'll get ready to do the stream, and then, be ready for midnight. That's my plan, at least. We'll see what actually happens. Yes. Just so you can see it, if I go to the home menu, go to Saros, it says right there, 1 day and 13 hours, or 14 hours basically, which for me would be exactly midnight. Midnight tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's globally released at exact same time, meaning some people get it earlier or later, or if it's by time zone. But for me, it's actually, I live on the east coast of UVUS, so it's actually midnight for me. So yes, I am literally playing midnight. Is my plan. Okay. Yeah, I have it preloaded and everything. New Orleans. Okay. Okay, so does that mean you don't get to play for a couple hours? I don't. I'm assuming New Orleans is like, what are you, Mountain Time or Central Time? You're not East Coast, are you? I mean, I know you're not East Coast, but you're not like Eastern Time. I guess I don't know what the time zone is there. Central. Okay, Central. All right, so that's only 1 hour off, right? From me. So like for you would be playing at my 1 a.m. assuming you play it as early as you can. I think it goes East, Central, Mountain, Pacific, or do I have that backwards? It might be Central, Mountain. No, I'm pretty sure I said that right. Oh, it says exactly the same thing. Oh, okay, so you can play it earlier. Nice. I mean, technically the same time, but you don't have to stay up as late. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the release schedule is. I don't know if they set it to be East Coast time, or they because I know different games do different things. Disrupting Overload isn't actually that useful for the Hollow Seeker. I'll take it anyway. One thing I can at least do is empty my entire clip before entering a room. Or, well, I can't always do that, but at least this way, like, I can enter the new room with shield breaking. Energy manipulator for sure. Yeah, this takes forever to empty a clip. So shield break is not really as useful. It's still good in some ways, but well, in a lot of ways, it's just not as good as like the Rockland or like a fucking coil spine in terms of breaking shields. Oops. Oh my god! I mean, I don't think I haven't read any reviews, but I assume that there's not going to be an endless mode on release. But if there is, or when I assume we'll add one later. Yeah, I don't want to incentivize melee this way. Or if you get extra points for melee, then make it something like small, like freaking, like 20% more points, not like for the easiest enemies in the game, 10 times the number of points, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I prefer if it's just not a thing anyway. Like, melee is useful even without the game incentivizing you to do it. Like, there's times when you want to do it, like the shields and like a lot of enemies that are really small and right in front of you. Sometimes it's just better to melee them. I don't want the game to like force me to do that. There's another thing. I was trying. What else? Well, I hope weapon balance is fixed a bit. The enemies counting on hit, I think really is kind of an indirect nerf to any serrated projectile trait. Kind of against Electropylon Driver and the Rockland as well. Electropylon's still really good, but it just makes so like teleporting enemies like the Severed, if they're currently poisoned basically, and then they teleport right in front of you, you just instantly get a counter hit. And like the only reliable way to do that is to be mid like grapple before it hits you. I mean, there's a lot of other weapon balance things that I don't love. Like Waves, for example, is so shitty. It does basically no damage. The high you get, because it never scales up. It doesn't scale up with my damage stat. It doesn't scale up with the weapons damage stat. It doesn't scale up with shit. It just does 16 always. It might work with like Wound Seeker, but I'm not even sure if that's true. But nothing else. Okay, I'm fine with countering on hit existing. What I don't like is that I don't like that it's a forced tier 5. Like, I know why they did it, because it's the worst one. Like, it's the one that people would want to avoid. But honestly I would prefer they have like 3 or 4 like tier 5 malfunctions or whatever they end up doing in Saros, and then you just get one of them, and then depending on which one you get, like maybe one of them's counter on hit, and that means, okay, so, you know, weapons that do very quick damage over time are kind of nerfed because of that. And then maybe they can think of some other malfunctions. Oh, whoops, some other malfunctions that you know, play to other weapon strengths. And so like when you see the malfunctions, then you have to kind of adapt and you know, work with what you're given. I don't like the counter on hit is guaranteed to happen every time. Is my bigger problem. What is this? Yeah, I don't like. I like the idea of malfunctions. It's really good. I just don't like that you have to counter on hit. Same thing with like pools of acid. I mean, you're not guaranteed to get it, but like because melee, if you're going for high score, melee kills is the way to do it. And pools of acid means you're like right up in like the right up with all the enemies. It makes running around navigating all those like dead enemy pools around you really a lot worse. And so if you get that, like, it's a lot harder to go for a high score without eating through all your shields. Even though the acid pool does, like, very little damage, it still eats through your shields. And later you get in the tower, the more important the shields are going to be because things start, like, you know, two-shotting you or one-shotting you if you get high enough. I never got that high. Oh, no. Sorry. I know that I was just running back and forth and talking to you. I'm not good at dividing my attention, but it's okay. I'll just try to keep playing even though you're talking. I like it when people talk, please. It makes it a lot easier for me to, you know, hold the back and forth, the conversation. So, no, I appreciate your comments or anything like that, so feel free if you feel like it. And if you don't feel like it, then don't, but it does not bother me at all. In fact, I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, that was awful. What is this? Yeah, it's okay. Like I'm long resigned to 247 million being the highest score I'm going to get, unless I dedicate another run to just play as well as I can with any weapon, just no matter what. And even if I like got the golden carbine, like the perfect fucking carbine, I don't think. Oh, what am I doing? I don't think I would be able to beat my score without me like personally brushing up my skills. I think I'm getting a lot better map awareness again, but I'm still not as good as I used to be. So. Alright. Never beat your score of 239. Yeah, you were really close to beating my score at least. Whatever that's worth. Wow, okay, this is going terribly. Really terribly. You're way more efficient, yeah. But I never tried either. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I assume you're better at me than this. I mean, you can tell just by looking. I assume you're better at this game than I am at this point. So if that's how well you did without you having like attempted that again in a long time, and like you've since gotten considerably better, then yeah, I imagine you'll be able to beat my score. Fucking hell. I don't know why I'm playing so fucking terribly. I need to like... I can't believe you used Discordia for that. I need to focus. don't even like that artifact. I'll take it so that doesn't keep appearing, but I'm not like a big fan of it. That should have cycled. Wasn't that the one that was being offered right here? Yeah, so they changed it to that instead. Okay. Alright, let's try to not die. I don't really want to use a shield because dying at phase 2 is just embarrassing. Alright, no health. Never mind. Never punished. On. I wouldn't say better because remember I learned from watching you. You just stopped playing. So I mean, sure. I mean, well, let me read the whole comment. If you kept playing, you would be much greater than now. Is your knowledge of the game? I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, my point is like I assume if right now we both tried as hard as we could, you have a higher chance of getting further than I do, which would make it better. I mean, how like if we both took this seriously for like 3 months straight, who would be better at that point? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I assume you're better than me, which is fine. You know, I play this for fun and because I love the game. And you know, there was a period when I was trying to get as far as I could. And now it's fun too. And now, you know, I'm doing this like much more casual semi-challenge runs where I only use one gun, which is also fun in its own way. But yeah, in terms of like pure skill, considering how close you were to beating my score, and that was a long time ago, and I've only gotten worse, and you've probably gotten better. Yeah, I would say you're probably better than me. Kind of wish Saros had co-op on release. I know that much I do know that there's no co-op in Saros. But like, you know, I'd like to feel like there's a friend who said he would have played it with me if it was co-op, but no dice. That's right. I'm still gonna like play the shit out of it, but you know, just like Returnal, starts with no co-op. Oops. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to add co-op, but I mean, it would be cool if they did, but in endless mode, I just assume that that's something they'll add eventually, especially since it's getting more support from Sony. That's decent. That's not decent at all. I'll take this one. Yeah, you mean like the second player is literally Celine from this game? I do know in, because I've done co-op a couple times in this game with like random people, and I was surprised because like the Celines actually talk to each other and like acknowledge the fact that they're summoning each other. Yeah, that'd be cool. I assume that Saros is not in the same like universe as Returnal. I mean, it could be, but I assume it also doesn't matter if it is. Like the most I think we're going to get in terms of Returnal references are just like references, and that's it. Like I know like the Astra armor you get for getting the version of the game we got, but like I doubt there's going to be like any actual connection between the two, besides stuff like that. Resonance Shield. That's really good. Plus, it'd be kind of weird if Celine showed up, because Celine, then you would have the same voice as like the captain in that game. Whatever, I don't know what her name is, but it's the same voice actress. A latch on, please. All right. Yeah, I think, is that what that's from? I actually didn't know. I saw they said Midgard, which I assume is God of War. I didn't know it was Ghost of Yotei. I never played Ghost of Yotei or Ghost of Tsushima. It's cool that, I mean, I was always slightly bitter that I never got the extra armors in this game. I mean, first time I play Saros, I'm just gonna play it in like his default canon armor, but you know, it'll be fun to switch after I've played a bit. God, it is crazy how much harder the attack that he just did is to dodge when he's in like his infinity form. Everything else isn't it? Well, the spiral attack's pretty bad, but depending on the weapon, he usually dies before that happens. She. Yeah. Okay, exploding hostiles. Yeah, and I don't know if you've been doing what I'm doing in terms of just ignoring reviews entirely. Like I said, I follow the like the developer Housemarque's like, you know, pre-release like tour, well, not tour, but like the info they put out themselves. But like now that the reviews are out, I'm not gonna watch or read any of those, because I find, especially, well, reviews tend to be a little bit more liberal with the kind of information they're willing to be out to tell, and I just don't want to be spoiled for, like, I don't want to say like X biomes or this many weapons or, you know, things like that. I don't even want to know that. I'd just rather be surprised by everything. I mean, besides what I already know, because I do know what like Housemarque has basically volunteered. God of War, Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranded, or Stranding, and Returnal. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the Returnal one's the only one I was aware of. The Death Stranding one, do you have like the BB incubator thing on your chest or something? Death Stranding I have played before. I haven't beaten it, but yeah. Hey, Madisy Sassy. Madisy Sassy. Oh, thank you. I probably say your name wrong. Madesi? Matt? No, sorry. But yeah, thank you. My high score on the top right is something I have not, that was like years ago, and I'm probably never going to achieve that again. Weapon damage upcoming, that's pretty good. Doubles Obelite collection, no, I don't want that. I'll take the weapon damage. Yeah, I'm doing a run, Madesi, where I only use one type of weapon. In this, like, I've been going through most weapons, you know, over a very long stretch of time. I've been going through most weapons. This time I'm doing the Hollow Seeker, so like I will only switch my weapon if I find another Hollow Seeker. When the run started, I was just using the pistol only, like the starting pistol. This is not at all my best weapon, but I just like different ones. I didn't stall. Oh no, I didn't watch either. I don't know what. I don't want to know. I want to get the full experience as a fan of Housemarque. Okay, then I won't even. I mean, I already mentioned that, you know, one of the voice actors is the same, but I won't say anything else that I'm aware of from the pre-release material that Housemarque put out, because I did watch basically all of that. But yeah, I'm avoiding the reviews because I don't want to get spoiled. But yeah, I won't talk about Seros beyond like what is very publicly known. But yeah, same exact thing. That's all. Get away from me. Oh god. I wasted Doombringer too. Focus him down, focus him down. That sucked. Oh well. Didn't take any damage, I can believe all my fucking shields are gone. Alright, I need to kill as many of these guys before this big guy shows up. Is that it? Oh, there's one over here. Two. I'm gonna grab the health. I would love another Hollow Seeker soon. What level is this one? 13. It's pretty weak. Maybe I should go for one of these doors. I don't know, I feel like the weapons aren't that common when you go through these ones. Let me try one. I have keys to spare, and I wouldn't mind getting more Disgorgers. There's a couple rooms that can give you that allow you to get a new weapon. Not one of these. No, there's no weapon in this one, I don't think. I'm pretty sure if I take the middle path, which I will, I think it's just a Disgorger. I think that's what this is. Yes. Alright, so no dice there. Okay, well there's a weapon here. And in 3 more floors, I'll get 2 more weapons from the like the intermission floor 11 room. Luckily, I found the parasite, which increased my weapon damage by 20%, which is nice because my weapon's really falling behind right now. Fuck. Oh. I could just Doombringer this. You know, fuck it. There you are. Damn. No. Okay. I should not try to dash melee jump. I cannot fucking execute that. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Forgot to jump. Alright. That's too bad. Buying this would be really good. Oh, I'm so poor. Usually I have way more money. No, whoops. Just have my eye on that automaton waiting for it to spawn. I should not have run up to him. Should have just left. Got more money. Because I'm like really poor. I need to be leaving these rooms faster to get more money. Oh, God. I mean, I'll take this one. But Obelites already disappear so fucking fast for me. Which means I basically won't get them unless I melee kill. I'll try to force this one off of me by like intentionally getting hit by a malfunction. When I see the opportunity, if I remember to do that. No, fuck off. What was that? God, I'm not making enough money. I'll go another one. I'll use another one of these, see what I get. Is there a weapon in the middle? No, it's side. Not this. It's wrong kind of room. No weapon for me. I'm already at max proficiency, so a new weapon would be really nice. Also, problem with the Holoseeker is that there's some, unlike most weapons, I basically only prefer one trait for each of the tiers. Like, what do we have here? Well, actually, no. Phasing rounds or retarget are both... Okay, I guess it's not true. Phasing rounds, retarget are both good. Waves is bad. Retarget. Should be careful. Say that. Enunciate that correctly. Serrated projectiles and shrapnel are both good. Actually, no, the first three are all good. And then split... I must think of a different weapon. Okay. Split stream and portal beam are also both good. People tend to prefer portal beam, but split stream has its uses. The one I don't want is... Well, actually... Portal Turret and Oscillator are both pretty bad. I prefer Portal Turret because it doesn't fuck up with my shot patterns. I tend to miss the enemy when I use Oscillator. But Portal Turret does 2 damage per shot, and that just never goes up. And yeah, like Portal Turret doing 2 damage per bullet. Waves doing 16 damage per shot and never increasing. I'm pretty sure stuff like that is like unintentional. So I'm a little saddened that this game didn't get like another sweep of. Yeah, I know that this game didn't get another sweep of balance changes. Yeah, I almost got hit down there. Same with like the pistol, the sidearm having like homing missile and snub nose barrel as like a tier 1 ability, but like snub nose barrel increases your damage at like the best version of it, increases it by like 20%, but like a single homing missile does like 80% of the damage of your gun, and whereas homing missile 3 basically triples your gun's damage. It's like insane how much worse snub nose barrel is than homing missile. It's like, why wouldn't they just make? Like, I feel like homing missile should be weaker and snub nose barrel should be much stronger in order to make it make sense. That like, why would you want snub nose barrel over homing missile? Or like payload rounds on the carbine, where like I feel like that's never useful. In most scenarios, I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Evacuate. Missed. I didn't know that like I was there. Evacuate. I'm trying to be right up to him because he's one of the malformed enemies I was dropping Obolites just by shooting him. And the Obolites disappear in like a quarter of a second for me. Not really, but very quickly. So I was trying to use them to farm, but it wasn't really working. Oh yeah, no, the sidearm's really good. It's just, you know, like most, well, not, I don't know about most guns, but like a lot of guns, it has certain traits that are just, well, really snub nose barrel. Certain traits that are just worse than other traits. But yeah, just the freaking sidearm can be insanely strong. But then there's like this other part of the game where high hit rate weapons, or weapons that don't typically have a high hit rate, but then you can make it have a high hit rate, and it probably does affect things like a Hall Seeker too. I just haven't paid attention. But like burst fire on the pistol, or fucking rising pitch on the carbine. Oops. Once you start hitting the same enemy for just like a couple seconds, they start taking like basically no damage from the same bullets, and I can't imagine that's on purpose. It makes things like rising pitch really weak. If you keep hitting the same enemy, like if you want to do more damage to them, you have to like stop hitting them for a second, and then start hitting them again. So it's just like weird quirks like that. It makes me never want to have burst fire level 3 on the pistol, because the higher level the burst fire, the more likely you are to trigger that like weird interaction where the pistol basically does no damage. So like even if you have like charging shot with burst fire level 3, okay, good, a new one, it's like really bad. Shrapnel, phasing rounds, portal turret, split stream. Portal turret will at least be useful to make sure that I don't lose multiplier. Other than that, it's not great. Yeah, it's like the high rate of fire things. Honestly, I think it even happens with the carbine with a higher level high caliber, because the higher level the high caliber, the faster your fire rate is. But like I've noticed, like the first shot for like I'm making up numbers, but like the first shot for like a pistol with burst fire, high rate of fire and burst fire, for example. Like make pretend the first bullet, a very high level max level pistol, you have high damage stat. The first bullet does like, I don't know, like 30 damage or something, whatever. Then the last bullet in that burst fire will do like fucking 10, and then every additional bullet in after that, if you just keep fighting the same enemy, it doesn't matter if it's like you start a new burst, they all start doing like that 10, that small damage 10. I'm making up the numbers, but it's really bad. It makes things like that really awful. Like it just doesn't feel good, and it feels like you're shooting the same enemy. If you're like really trying to focus on an enemy, you can shoot the same enemy a shitload of times, but they just do not, their health just does not go down very fast. I mean, I think it's part of the reason why things like the coil spine shredder feels so strong, because it doesn't suffer from that, because it's one attack that does a shitload of damage, and so it never gets nerfed. It never gets nerfed by that weird interaction. Okay. Damn it. I think it was just my resonance shield that disappeared though. Yeah, that very cute turret to my right is so fucking useless. It's so bad. Yeah, no, it's really bad. I agree. And I feel like it's not intentional. I mean, I guess maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe they... I just kind of doubt it. So do I not have serrated protection? Okay, that's why I multiplies my doubt. I don't have serrated projectile. If I knew that, I would have been shooting them while I was running there. God, I feel like my other weapon was stronger, which it might have been, because serrated projectile is a very high damage. It's a very good damage dealer. But yeah, when there's a bulky enemy, I'll try to see like if I can show what I mean. Like I don't know if it's gonna work for the Holoseeker. I know what I said is true about the sidearm and true about the carbine sidearm with like burst fire specifically, and the carbine no matter like carbine regardless if it's high caliber or if it's rising pitch. But it's a lot worse on the rising pitch than it is than on high caliber. I just assume it's going to be the same for the Holoseeker, but I'll show you. I'll try to show you what I mean. Where like the first few hits do way more damage, and then like after the first few hits, the next hits do a fraction of the damage. My money is so fucking low. I can't even buy the protection. I need to prioritize leaving these rooms right away. Okay. Did this room spawn with no enemies? No, okay, no. Actually, let's try it here. I don't know if it's going to work, but... Yeah, let me destroy this one. I want to clear the other turrets, so that I'm not, like, distracted. It might not work here, because turrets don't have enough health to really demonstrate what I mean, but I'll try it. So let's try it with split streams homing, right? Oh, never mind. My turret's gonna fucking see. Look at that. 2 damage is so bad, but let's see if my bullets That wasn't a good example, but I'll try it on a real enemy. And again, maybe it doesn't affect the Hollow Seeker, but I just assume that does. And if it doesn't affect the Hollow Seeker, good, because like the Hollow Seeker already has like a DPS problem. It would be maybe the gun would be like basically unusable if it affected it that way. Oh wait, why'd I do that? No, I want my shields back. I don't really care about the health item. I used the shield for no reason there. Blow this guy up and then leave. Okay, well there's a healing turret in here, so I could like try to demonstrate against one of these guys, see if it after he fully forms. Come on. No, actually the damage looks fine. I don't think it's going down. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I can't really tell. Damage looks okay. So maybe it's specifically burst fire and carbine. But I swear this is true. Like I've tested it several times. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't actually have to... Wait, why am I not hitting him? Okay. As long as I have, like, my ability to see through walls like this, I should just be able to do this. Yeah, just fucking attack him. I do only have phasing rounds too, which means my attacks are only, half as effective. But I can't just literally stand behind walls and shoot them. Yeah, it does mean that my shrapnels don't break apart against walls, though. They'll only break apart against enemies, I think. Yeah, because, like... Oh, no, they are breaking apart. Oh, they still break apart. Okay. Even though they go through walls. They do go through walls, right? Yeah, they do. Okay. Alright, Mermaid Cocoon. That's good. Anyway, I dumped all my shields trying to prove something that I wasn't even able to prove. The damage is not very good. Thank you, Tara, for not letting my multiplier go down. At least you're good for that. No. Okay, I was trying to kill the dog. I didn't really want to go into the turret yet. I mean, the portal yet. Well, whatever. Stun this guy real quick, and then watch this. Fuck. Luckily, the split stream attack is homing, so a little bit of homing for me. Even though split stream's usually pretty weak, but something. If I was to go through this door, what would I want? Nothing really. You asshole. What level Doombringer is that? 1, okay. It felt pretty small. I really want to keep both of them in my sights, like, at all times. Do your sword attack, come on, because it's funny. Do it, do it. Yeah. Hit me! Oh, I missed. Fucking useless attack. I don't need a... I'm fine with the Absolution Discorder. As long as it's not the Quad Swarm Discorder, I'm usually fine. Away. Alright, that wasn't too bad. There's still another one over here though. Yeah, there we are. Fucking tail spinning wave bullshit. Oh, right, I need to be strafing faster. That sucked. One of these rooms that spawn their malformed enemies really fast. No. No. I guess it doesn't spawn that fast. Oh, it's not even malformed. I don't think. Hit him. None of that. No. I mean, yeah, I think the 2 shots were my portal turret. The portal turret always does 2 damage no matter what. So I think maybe it's just not true about... I mean, I'm assuming. Maybe that is what you saw, but 2 damage is what my portal turret does. Also, the little adrenaline shots that come out of me, like those 5 adrenaline shots also do 2 damage each. So I'm assuming that's what you were saying. Yeah. And yeah, the reason why sometimes you see 14 and sometimes 16, because I think if 2 damages are very, very, very close to each other, it combines them. So like if one of the portal turret shots hits at basically the same time as like a regular shot, then it's combining the 14 with the 16. I don't know where the 17 is coming from, but yeah, I was seeing that too. Well, I have money now. I think I can buy both. Ooh. No, I can't. I cannot buy both. Right. That sucks. I mean, I should be happy that I increased fabricator costs, but, you know. I mean, I am, but I'm, like, unusually poor. Break a shield, please. Thank you. Now I can break anyone's shield. Yeah, shooting through walls is good, but I really... Phasing rounds 3 is so much better than phasing rounds 2. Phasing round 1 is just 25% damage, which is enough to stop your multiplier from going down, but not very useful otherwise, so I hope to get phasing rounds 3. Because being able to do this, what I'm doing now, is nice, but at half damage, it's kind of frustrating. How slow it is. Execution Rush. Reactive Stabilize is also very good, but I love my Execution Rush. Okay, Stagger Power is actually probably pretty important now, because Hollow Seeker does not stagger things quickly. So that, like, unlike most of the time, Unfed Paw is not too bad. I might end up dumping it eventually anyway, but... Well, okay, Successful Overload's not important to me for the Hollow Seeker, so yeah, I could switch it out for, like, these Successful Overloads, reducing my cooldown. Get rid of Adrenaline, so I don't really like this one. Alright. Okay, I always get hit on these rooms. I fucking have a Doombringer. Just freaking use it. I really need to pay attention to the map. I say that, and look what happens. I didn't fucking see that. Alright, the other guys are gonna spawn soon, so... Oh shit, okay, yeah. These guys I can kill quickly. Okay, not if I can't hit the weak point, apparently. So, that sucks. Before I finish him off, stand here, so I can get my money. I'll take this room. I'm feeling it. Oh shit, I think for this room... Can I? Okay, I still got 2. Yeah, I was fast enough. Okay. I didn't go for the weapon in the middle because my Hall Seek is okay. And it's a 1 in 10 chance of actually getting another one. I don't care about this. I'll take the Silver Lattice. I really need to get a malfunction. Maybe when I fight Algus. Yeah, I need to get hit by Algus's malfunction or something. I forgot to like intentionally do that already. I should have. Nope. It's very high level Dreadbound in terms of traits. Protection Steel, it doesn't have fourth shard, but Protection Steel on Dreadbound is really nice. I feel like it's basically the best protection weapon you can get. It comes out to 2% less protection than Protective Pylons or Protective Rot, but it's way easier to apply. Like, you don't have to stand next to your attacks. 28% protection is a lot. If you have 4th shard. Alright. Oscillator sucks. I think I honestly prefer mine. Portal Beam's really good, but I don't know. I hate Oscillator so much. Like, did you see? It's like I stand here and I shoot this thing, and I just miss. Like the fucking wave hits it, but like the actual oscillating thing doesn't work. So I'm not taking that. The extra damage isn't even that dramatic, I don't think. Okay, this is a room with only these guys. I really need to change the direction I'm facing. That's something I also need to get better about is how I orient myself in a room so that I'm actually looking at the enemies. Like, damn. Okay. I didn't realize the dog was right there. I need to get it. Oh, it's not a dog. It's fucking... Okay. I don't know why I'm complicating this. Fucking stupid of me. What is this? Pulsating mass. What the fuck just hit me? Oh, the Gorgolith. I'm getting hit from, like, the dumbest shit right now. That was pretty messy. Alright, so I need to remember to actually get hit by that malfunction attack. Oh wait, I couldn't have done it before, because this is the first time I get to fight Algus that actually makes malfunctions. Anyway, yeah, so I'll get rid of that parasite now. So I guess there was no reason for me to use a shield, because I'm going to have to dump it anyway. Okay, hit now once. There we go. Yeah, no, I this isn't the most excited I've been for a game in my adult life, but it's fucking close. Hollow Knight, Silksong specifically, was the one I was extremely excited for, and it didn't disappoint. But yeah, I am super fucking looking forward to this game. Alright, he's gonna do the attack now, right? Yeah. So now just stand here and take it. Alright, good. Make sure it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. I hit again, but whatever. Oh, this attack looks so sick. And I'm awful at dodging it. Unless that happens when it just auto-dodges. Alright. Whatever, I wasn't really going for melees all that often anyway. And yeah, like, speaking of, like, next week, like, I got all my shit out of the way. Like, I made sure, like, so I, like, no chores that I would need to do that day. Like, I got, because I got, like, 5-gallon jugs of water. I bought all the water I need. Like, a lot of it, so I don't run out in the middle of the day. I, did my laundry. Like, basic shit, but I just made sure I got all that shit out of the way now. So that, on that day, I can just focus on that without having to, like, stop to, I don't know, buy food. I can't afford the protection. Is that the last protection I need? Yeah, it is. Nah, let's just go the normal way. Shit, I'll kill it before it does the thing. Focus you down. stupid of me. I didn't realize there's another Morph alive, and I got distracted when it shot at me. I mean, this one, but the weapon damage down isn't a huge deal, especially since I'm already getting 20% more damage, but it's a bit of a bummer. I got hit. Well, at least there's a little bit of healing here. Probably just use a Doombringer. Nope. Pop a shield. Pop the Discorder. Just melt these guys. Maybe use a bit of the Discorder here in this next room. Away from me. I think it's just the two automatons alive right now. I think. Yeah, close call. Let's see if I can get a melee kill on him. Nope. Yeah. Give me the health. That is one thing about these weak weapons, especially if they don't have damage on the time, like serrated projectiles. It does make it a lot easier to set up melee kills, at least for the last enemy in the room. I can't. I need to clear a lot of these guys. Okay, I probably did that too soon because now there's nothing to spawn. Alright, no, I'm fine. Fuck. Stupid of me just to back away from the wall. I should have stayed next to the wall. No flying enemies again? That's surprising. Twice in a row that I got this room with no flying enemies, just the turrets. Come on, recharge. No move. Okay. That's not what I want anyway. Fucking. Come on. Recharge. Overload. I got it. Break those shields. Wow. Okay, I got really lucky that I didn't get hit by the sever there. Nope, not enough damage. There we go. This is why I want Wound Seeker, so at least my melee would do 90 damage at the end there instead of 60. Hide out for a second. Yeah. Okay, I let way too many enemies spawn. Melee cooldown. Motherfucker. Yeah, this run's not going great. I'd say it's a pretty mediocre Hollow Seeker, but it's not the fault of the Hollow Seeker. I could be doing better. This can go. Damn it, I thought that would be enough. Alright. Healing's nice. Just pop the Disgorger. This one terribly. God, some of these rooms are so much harder than others. I guess it depends on the enemy combination too. But yeah, I mean it's my own fault for going inside the fucking room. Wow, ran into the bullet. Now I have one. I guess I should use a shield. Let me see what this next thing is. Parasite room. Yeah, I need to use the shield. Okay. There goes the shield. I don't like how that parasite sometimes activates its detriment on you. Okay, I need to just prioritize survival. Be very aware of my surroundings. Okay. Go up there. Motherfucker. Alright, obviously I need to go for this room here. Picking this up's gonna hurt me a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, none of these are health. Just more ways to hurt myself. Yeah, this can go. What's my health? 13. Nice. These rooms don't have health in them. I'll take it and go down to like fucking 10 health. 9 health. Can still shoot through walls, which at least is good for stopping my multiplier from going down, but I say that as if I'm not just gonna die really soon. Okay, I guess I popped the shield. And like serrated projectiles is good now, but as soon as I beat Algus one more time, then it's like a major double-edged sword. It does. Right now it's going to majorly increase the damage that I'm doing, but it's risky. Okay. Okay, there goes my shield, because I'm going to have to pick one of these up. Oh, okay. I guess I take auto repair. Ooh, no, I can't take that. I take the auto repair. And then I wait here for a while. Any second. I'll be ready to go. That's good enough. I don't think I lost any parasites yet, right? I think that was the last open slot I had. Pretty sure. Okay. The Doombringer. Okay. I don't like that exploded right away, but the Doombringer level 3 is a lot fucking better. Hi. Oh. Oh. That could have gone better. That was rough. Hall Seeker's fun. I mean, a lot of that was me. I was not playing that well. $27 million. Pretty bad. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it was on me, but yes. What's the last weapon? I think it... Oh, the Dreadbound has the same, by the way. The Dreadbound, I think, is the last weapon I haven't done one of these for. It's it also has the same issue with damage just disappearing. Like, the damage starts really high and then it becomes, like, absolute shit. I know what happens for the Dreadbound, and I know what happens for the sidearm and the carbine. It might not happen. Those might be the only ones it happens for. I haven't, like, specifically noticed it happening on anything else. It's just unfortunate. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see if I do another one. It has to be either this afternoon or maybe tomorrow afternoon, but I doubt it. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be more focused on just getting everything I have to get done. Maybe taking a nap, because I'll be awake at midnight. If I do Dreadbound, yes, because I've been going through these in order. Like pistol, for the most part, in order when I'm doing these. The only one I haven't actually specifically done one for is Dreadbound. I do get upset at the Dreadbound's expanding shard, exploding shards thing. I don't like that interaction. And I really don't like that expanding shards glitches out your little adrenaline bullets and makes them fucking huge. But, you know, I'll use it if I get it. Or I get Opalite Generator, a level 3 Opalite Generator, before I defeat the 5th version of Algus. Find a room with a, like, fucking regenerating turret and the Trichazoid enemy or something, and just shoot that guy and farm him for infinite points. See if that works. But I'm not doing that now. I don't even know if that would work. I don't see why I wouldn't. Because as far as I know, Opalite Generator just works forever. And every Opalite's 1 point. So if I can get to, like, a very high multiplier before the end of Phase 5 and find the perfect room and have the right weapon, you can very slowly get points. Like 80 points, 90 points per Opalite, assuming your multiplier is high enough. Anyway, thank you for watching. It was fun. See you next time.